Hello everyone. This video was requested by It Exploded. His screen name is spelled ITXPLODED. He wanted me to show this little dragon bally. I believe I showed this in my my video of bali-songs from the 80s, and that's what this is. This is a little bali-song that came out in 1980 something. May have even been early 90s, but for the most part, a lot of these older balis did come out in the 80s. Let's see, it's got all stainless steel construction, stainless steel blades, stainless steel handles, but it does have a brass latch, okay, and brass liners. So you got thin brass liners on the inside of here. As far as weight, being that it's stainless steel and brass, and a lot of these older bali-songs you see here in the bottom row, they are a little heavier. Even though this is shorter, let me grab a ruler here. Even though this one is shorter than most bali-songs you'll see today, it's probably just as heavy. But let's see, total length. Total length on this is 6.5 inches, almost on the button. Blade length looks to be about 3.25, but the actual sharpened edge about 2.5. And I say that because the blade ends here, obviously, but it's only sharpened up to here. So 2.5 sharpened edge, and about 3.25 full blade length if the handles didn't exist. It does have a little kind of etching of a dragon, just an oriental design. It's got what's called the hidden pins. Got a little quote there because they use pins, to connect the handles to the blade, and then they sand it down so you almost can't see them. Kind of barely make them out here, but it looks as if in the back is sanded pretty good. It looks like nothing's there, but there are other pins. And some of the old Pacific Cutlery balis, which is, if you're not familiar with them, that's what Benchmade was before they were Benchmade. Pacific Cutlery Corp, I think it was, because they're PCC. But they did the same thing. They would have hidden pins. It flips very nicely because of the weight, but just like the Benchmade Model 32 Morpho, it's a little bit harder to flip a small bali like this because you don't have a lot to hold on to. It's it's that simple. You don't have the handles there to to just grip. In some moves, as the knife's slipping out, when you have a little bit of a longer knife, you can kind of like, what's the word? If you're messing up a little bit, you have a little room, to mess up because there's a longer handle. I know I'm not explaining this right, but you probably understand what I'm saying. But basically, the smaller the knife is, the harder it is going to be to manipulate it and flip it. But it's a very fun bali. It's not actually that sharp anymore. I mean, it'll cut, but it could. If I were to use this, I would sharpen it up. The markings, which I know you can't make out there because I can't get a really good detail close, but it says dragon lock on the first line. The next line is 11-473/H, which is, I guess, just the model number, or some kind of reference number to find this model in the factory originally. And then underneath that just says stainless and then Japan. So this was made in Japan. It does have stainless steel. What kind of stainless? I have no idea. That's the problem, is a lot of the older knives in general, not just bali-songs, but they'll say stainless steel, and you have no idea what kind of stainless. There's lots of different kinds. But that's about it. I mean, it's a cool little knife. It's got a little swedge on the back, which is a false edge. It's not sharpened, as you can see. But it's a cool little bali. It's something that I normally don't see, and when I saw it for sale, I took advantage, and like I said in my other video, I bought the set of the older ones for like $60 or $70, so I got a few of them at once, and I thought it was a pretty good deal. Just a unique old bali-song. So that's it. Exploded. Hope this was what you were looking for, and thanks everyone for watching the video. Take care.